As Joanna said, my name is Sirohi Kumar, and I am the president of your Student Government Association. I met many of you at Central Check-in this morning. Great to see you guys again. I'm just here to say a few words about what it means to be a Smithy as you all begin for your first year here. I'm sure you've heard a lot about Smith's identity from our amazing admissions office, from all the students who met here today, maybe even me at Central Check-in. But what is Smith? Well, our traditions are definitely a huge part of who we are. From unofficial rites of passage, like getting sick your first fall year and then infecting your roommate, to campus-wide celebrations like Mountain Day or the Rally Day hat competition. There are universal memories that make for great conversation with alums when you encounter them in the wild. But more so than tradition, our alums define Smith. As first years here, you are joining a legacy of students who graduate Smith and live lives defined by the education, collaboration, and drive for success that Smith instills in every one of us. Smithies are very proud people. Every alum I've ever met is honored to be part of such a strong and impactful community. 2 years ago, I remember watching a Smithy driven to tears on this very stage while accepting her Rally Day medal. She spoke about how honored and proud she was to have gone here and to be part of our storied tradition. As I stand here, hearing about all of your accomplishments and knowing the great things you're all going to do, I could not be more proud to call myself your classmate. As Smithies, we have a fierce bond of camaraderie, a knowledge that we share key characteristics and values cemented by our time here. We respect the liberal arts ethos and recognize the imperative role of historically women's colleges like Smith. We embody our motto in every way: audacity, agency, and authenticity. As a college founded on the ideal of educating women at a time when higher education was considered a male pursuit, Smithies uphold a long tradition of rejecting a status quo founded on inequality and subjugation. We defy the societal expectations of women and resist the complacent idea that today's injustice must be tomorrow's reality. After your 4 years here, you join in the grand tradition of Smithies like Gloria Steinem, like Florence Rena Sabin, for whom the Sabin Reed building is actually named. She was the first woman elected to the National Academy of Sciences. You'll join Smithies like Deborah Archer, as mentioned again by Joanna May, a current trustee and the first Black president of the ACLU. These are Smithies who have defined their lives through service, by imagining a better and brighter world. On a quick side note, I'm very proud to announce that next month's presidential colloquium guest will be Deborah Archer. I highly encourage all of you to attend and to hear some great remarks from an incredible Smithy. But to be clear, that is an impressive standard to hold ourselves to, although we are all overachievers with eyes bigger than our stomachs. But resistance and defiance can be everyday acts. Being a Smithy means being part of the Northampton community and Massachusetts at large. In our classrooms, in our businesses downtown, in Springfield and in Boston, and likely wherever you call home, we are seeing and feeling the negative effects of the current political situation. The attacks on science, academic freedom, and reason itself are antithetical to Smith's founding. The dehumanization and othering of marginalized groups betrays the spirit of acceptance and diversity that our college holds very dear. The abject suffering taking place around the world is a reminder that it's up to us to uphold Smith's legacy of fighting against fear and closed-mindedness, that we must reject insularity and injustice. It's up to us to continue along the bright path lit by Smith's alums, who have never failed to improve their communities. Our student government serves as one avenue for that change, although certainly not the only one. SGA serves as representatives of the student body in matters of the college, whether it's curriculum, campus culture, student club funding, or broader societal initiatives. Student government serves as a unified and organized voice for student concerns. This year especially, we will be focusing on outreach and service work in Northampton, because by working in and strengthening our community, we can defy the pervasive external pressure to resort to apathy and despair in favor of making positive impact wherever we can. However, even as I talk about SGA's work and encourage you all to join, I think it's important to note that leadership and change can happen anywhere. In a student organization like SGA, through your house, or an initiative you and your friends take on. You now belong to a group of incredibly brilliant, supportive, and driven people. Be a leader wherever you are on campus, and resistance and defiance will come. Your presence here today is evidence that you belong, and you always will. On that note, as your SGA president, I am so excited to get to know every single one of you, or as many as I can before I graduate. Please come say hi to me if you see me around, although if it's the first thing in the morning, I can't promise to be coherent. I'll try. And let me know if you have any questions about anything. While I don't have all of the answers, I certainly know enough brilliant Smithies that I can try to figure it out. I could not be more excited to take on this year with you all. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished thus far and everything you will achieve here. I have complete faith in you, and